Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. Today I am here to do my week 3 budget projection for the month of December 2022. All right. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. And for those that are not new, welcome back. Here on this channel, I'll talk about anything related to finances, but mainly how I save my money, how I budget my money, and how I invest my money. So we are going to be talking about the budget projection, and typically with the budget projection, what it is an explanation of what I do with my income and monies, i.e. my pay on Fridays. I get paid every single Friday, therefore I do a budget projection every single Friday or somewhere roundabouts that day. But I do budget out my pay every single week. So what I'm going to do is I am going to project a screenshot up on the screen so that you can follow along with me. And of course, coffee is on deck, so you know it is early. And we're going to get through these numbers. All right. You should see that information projected up on the screen now. Let's go on and get started. So keeping with my festive theme of the holiday seasons, using my green and my red. I just love working with colors and markers. It just makes me feel good. But anyway, we have a phrase today. This phrase is, focus on the top of the page, and you will see the phrase there. It says, doing something out of your comfort zone is where growth occurs. Just think about that. Doing something out of your comfort zone is where growth occurs. If we really think about that, it is self-explanatory, because if you continue to operate in your comfort zone, there will be no growth because you're in the comfort zone. The comfort zone is where you technically know everything already. What's the use? If your goal is to grow, let me make sure I add that little disclaimer at the end, because it is not the intention of every individual to grow. But if you are wanting to grow in any area, and of course I'm always focusing on finances, but if you want to grow in any area, for me, I want to grow mentally. Therefore, I am going to do some things out of my comfort zone, which may mean to maybe watch educational videos that I don't know anything about. That's uncomfortable. It's out of my comfort zone. I don't know it. So, physically, I'm always challenging myself physically. If I could challenge myself mentally, and in other areas, the way I like to challenge myself mentally, I would definitely be on to something. But I am working toward doing that in all areas. But yes, forever challenging myself mentally. Just did a 44-mile hike through 4 states, from West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, in 24 hours. Hiked like 12 hours in the dark. Uncomfortable. Had no knowledge of, or in other words, had never done it before. Out of my comfort zone. So that is where the growth happens. And as a result of that experience, I physically grew, of course, because now I know that I can actually walk for 44 miles, didn't have any issues with my body. And secondly, it was a spiritual growth for me. It's like I was connecting with nature. There was that lack of fear out there in the dark, which most people would deem to be a fearful, scary place, in the woods for 12 hours. So yeah, anyway, that's enough with that, but please take in consideration that quote and apply it to certain areas in your life. All right, let's dive right in. Now that I've taken up 5 minutes for the intro, we're gonna definitely have to mosey quickly through these numbers. All right, week 3, budget projection, December the 16th, 2022. Here's what I plan on doing with my money, my projection. Mortgage, $292. HOA, $6.70. Debt monies, $278. Just to let you know that I do have my notes here, so that's why I'll be looking down from time to time. Auto insurance, $94. Auto insurance again, $62. I have 2 separate policies. Life insurance, $21. Yes, a lot of insurance, right? Student loans, $100. Tuition or gas money, $25. Household expenses, $148. This is money I take out in cash and I use it for groceries, blow money, gas most times. But like I've said in previous videos, I haven't been taking this money out lately because the children are not home, and I just don't do a whole lot in those categories anymore. Next is college spending for $46. This is money I give to the 2 that are in college. Children's savings accounts, $28.50. Minor Roth IRA, $20. And last but not least, the cushion amount for $26. This is money I like to leave in the account to make sure it's just, not without any money in it. So the total for this week is $1,147.20. Now, I typically leave $1,368 in this account each week. Therefore, it looks like we're going to have an overage. Let's do that calculation. $1,368 minus $1,147.20 equals $220.80. That money I will be putting away in my bill savings account because, as I stated, it is an overage. But however, I'm doing that right here on paper for now because that's not going to be the last total that I'm physically or realistically going to move into the bill savings account or take out of the bill savings account. You never know. By the time I get through all of these expenses, I may have to pull money out. So we'll just see once we get down to the bottom of the page. That's step 1. So that number gets a blue cloud around it, okay, because it's going to have a relationship with another number on the page. Step 2 is to go back through the expenses, put a PA, which means put the money away, with the pink circle around it, and that's what that's going to indicate. So I have 5 items there. I'm not going to read back through them. You see them there on the page. Now we're going to go back down to the third from the last line, and we're going to add up all of the put away totals. The put away amount for this week is $513.70. That number also gets a blue cloud around it because, as I stated, it has a relationship with the other number with the blue cloud. So, however, this is the amount that I'm going to be putting away right here on paper. Okay? So, with that being said, let's take care of the numbers with the blue clouds around them. Look at the next to the last line. $513.70 plus that $220.80 equals $734.50. That is the total amount that I will need to put away in the bill savings account technically, or right here on paper. That number gets a yellow line under it because it has a relationship, yeah, you guessed it, with another number with a yellow line on the page. So now, that is step 2. Step 3 is to go back through the expenses and put a purple triangle next to items that I will be taking care of this week. You see all of those there. I am not going to read them again, but I am going to focus in on one item, which is that auto insurance. This week, I will be paying one of the auto insurances. That total amount is $248. However, as you see, our projected $62 will come out of this week's pay. The amount is $248, so we're going to have to go and find the rest of that money. So let's do that calculation. $248 minus $62 equals $186. That will be money that I will be pulling out of the bill savings account to help me pay for auto insurance this month, technically. Okay? That's why I have on paper in parentheses. So there you have it. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty and the realness of what we're actually going to do with this money. All right, let's see. Ooh, excuse me. All right, let's see here. We're going to look at the very last line. Now we're going to deal with the two numbers with the yellow line underneath them. Okay, the $186 is the amount that we need to pull out of the bill savings account. However, we have the $734.50 that we need to put away in the bill savings account. So, of course, if we're doing two different actions, we need to subtract. Let's look at the last line. $734.50. Oh, that should be a minus. I have a plus there. Let's make that change right now. I know you're seeing on the screen a plus, but it should be a minus. So, evidence of doing real-time editing, okay? $734.50 minus the $186 equals $548.50. That number gets a yellow box around it because that is realistically and actually what I will be doing with monies this week. I will put $548.50 away in the bill savings account. So that is how I do my budget. That is what I will be, or budget projection. That is what I will be doing with my monies this week. How will you be handling your monies this week? I know it's the holiday season. It's considered the spending season. So what will you be doing? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Here, this is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.